Hello, beautiful manifestors. I'm back again. Sorry for the delay. It's been a little bit crazy. How are you? Happy New Year. It's lovely to connect with you all again. Okay, so what are we talking about today? We're going to be talking about how to manifest something that you want. Okay, now there's hundreds of hours of teaching of manifesting on this channel. So if you're not sure, perhaps you feel drawn to go and watch one of those videos. But today I want to talk to you specifically about my upcoming workshop events that I've created. I've created one in London and one in Orlando, Florida. So I'm going to do two, all right? Now, yes, I'm going to talk to you about that. I'm going to put a little video up here actually at the end, one on an Orlando and one on London. If you are interested in that, go check that out. But it's the point, it's the principle is what I want to talk to you about, okay? I've seen many comments. I only launched the Orlando one yesterday, but I've seen many comments that I'd love to be their butt, okay? Now, whether it's my event, some other event, some situation, doesn't matter what it is, I want to talk to you about that kind of thinking, all right? My workshop is called the Abundance Mindset for a reason, because everything comes from the mind, everything, all right? What you think about, you bring about. If you think something's impossible, guess what? You're right. If you think something's possible, guess what? You're right. Can you just hold that thought for a little minute? Just hold that thought. I'm going to say it again. I want you to just open your mind, open your heart. Okay, can you just come into this position for a little minute? Okay, the prayer position, right? I'm not begging, I'm not pleading, I'm not asking for huge favors, but I'm in this prayer position because I am aligned. Now look at what's happening with my hands. My thumbs are touching my heart, and my fingers are pointing straight up. Why? Why do we do that? Why is this the prayer position? All right. Why is this important? Okay. I didn't plan this video of what I was going to say. I just open up, I tune in, and they guide me. My higher self guides me of what they want me to share with you. Okay. And they're talking about this prayer position has been around for thousands of years for a reason. It's got nothing to do with Christianity. It's been around way before Jesus was on the planet, okay? Because when we touch our heart, and it can be this way as well, it doesn't have to be your thumbs, but when we touch our heart, but we particularly like this position, because our fingers are going up. Where are they going? They're going up to the divine, okay? We're going up from the heart to connect with the heart's desire. Okay, the desire in my heart is aligned with my soul, because my soul and my heart are one, all right? The desire in my heart is now being sent up as a clear message to say, I want this. This is my desire. Thank you for bringing it to me. And we're tapping into the gratitude. Thank you for bringing it to me. Gratitude is an amazing energy of creation, okay? So first of all, we have the desire. So let's start there, all right? I'm going to use the example of my workshop, but I'll apply this to any area of your life, okay? I have a desire. I would love to go to that Florida workshop and spend the day with Poole, but I haven't got $300. I can't afford it, okay? Right, so there's the desire in the heart, all right? And it's immediately being cancelled out by the thought in the head, the mindset that says, but I couldn't get the time off work, but I don't know how to get there and it's a long way. You know, I live in California, to get over to Florida, it's too far. We come up with all the reasons why we can't. And then we go, okay, then forget it. Okay, let's just forget it. All right. That's not manifesting. That's not creating. That is disempowering. So the desire is there, and then the mind has cancelled it out with all the reasons why you can't. Okay, right. Let's own that and not get frustrated. I know it's easy to kind of go, all right. But let's allow it to just come forward. And then I want you to question, why can't I? All right, why? Right, so it's saying, well, perhaps, let's say I can't get the time off work. Well, why can't I? It's in 4 months' time. I can give them plenty of notice. I can ask for this one day. It's on a Saturday anyway, okay? I've made it a Saturday and the London event is a Friday so that you could potentially get that day off. So I want you to change the mindset that says I can't get the day off, right? It's like, yes, I can. And if it's perhaps I have to travel a bit further and I need a couple of days, well, it's over the weekend, so that's okay, right? We're finding the reasons why we can. All right, now let's say I can't afford it. I haven't got $300 or £275 if you're in the UK. I haven't got that. I can't afford that. Okay, now let's change that thinking to say, can I afford not to? Let's imagine I spend that day, and this is the way I want you to think, okay? Let's imagine I spend that day with potentially 100 or 200 other people, all in this abundance mindset, all with that energy of abundance and creating. And imagine what I could create for myself after that event over the next 6 months. And more than that, before that. All right, let's just hold that for a little minute because this might be new to you. You might have this belief that the abundance would come after the workshop, right? After Julie Poole has shown me everything and I've spent this day, then I'm going to be abundant. Yes, this is true. However, the minute you book the event, you're saying to the universe, I'm stepping into that abundance. I'm going to do this. I'm going to learn this. I'm going to get into this. And do you know what happens? You start to get into alignment with abundance right now, 4 months before the event. Okay, now I'm using my event as an example, but I want you, as I said, to apply this to anything. Okay, it's like, right, as soon as you apply for a job, you're already aligning with that job. As soon as you step yourself forward into a dating site, you're aligning yourself with, I'm ready to meet someone. You're already lining your ducks up in a row. Okay, so it starts to filter in. The energy starts to come in. So as the energy is coming in, it builds momentum. And yes, for those of you who are booking now and the bookings are coming in thick and fast, you've got 4 months to align with that before the event. So you're going to find that abundance is growing through the whole year. The 4 months before the event and then the months after the events, your abundance going up. Okay, so all sorts of magic starts to happen. So let's say, I can't afford it. I haven't got $300 right now. So, okay, that's fine. You say to yourself, okay, but it's going to come because I want to go and I'm going. All right, it's going to come. I've got 4 months to get that money together. All right, I can book that event right up till a week before. I've got plenty of time to get that money together. And when you align with, I'm having a ticket for that event, you will find that the universe, if you are meant to go, will bring you the funds of what you need. Now, let's stay with that, if you're meant to go. All right, let's say that you are totally not aligned with abundance or abundance mindset. You will have no desire to go to that event, right? If somebody said to me, let me think of something that I absolutely hate. I hate being freezing cold, right? So if somebody said to me, do you want to go skiing? I'd be like, oh God, no. There is no desire to be in the freezing cold. No, thank you very much. All right. So I'm not aligned with it. I don't want it. Right. There's no desire. So this is a really obvious example. So if you feel you want to go, you have a desire. All right, the desire is there. So let's tap into that desire, whether it's for a job or a home or a new friend or to move or whatever it is. Step into the desire. Put your hands in that prayer position. All right, tap into the heart. My heart wants to go on that trip. All right, and so I'm sending it from my heart up to the universe. Thank you for bringing me the funds to pay for it. Thank you for bringing me the opportunity. Okay. It may be that one of your friends is saying, I'm going and I don't want to go on my own. So, you haven't got the money right now. I'll pay for you and pay me back when you can. Right. It's because you're opening up to these opportunities. You open up to a way will be found. All right, a way will be found. I want you to say that out loud now. All right, we'll say it together. Okay, a way will be found. My heart's desire is to do that thing, and a way will be found. And then you let go. You allow the universe to find a way, to find a way. All right, and it will. It will. Okay, I promise you, it will. And this is about trusting your heart, trusting your ability to create. Okay, because you're not creating it on your own. Right? You may have this, little me. I haven't got the power for this, but you're not doing it on your own. Your heart's desire is linking in with your soul. Your soul says, I want to do this. Your soul has access to every other soul in the entire universe. Your soul has access to everything, and therefore so do you. Now, if we come a bit bigger from the soul, within your DNA, within your body, within every part of your entire being is a divinity, is the God force, the God creative force within you that can create anything. So look how powerful you are. Look how magnificent you are. Between you, human you, and your soul, and the divinity within you, and then we add in your angels, your guides, your spiritual team, the entire cosmos working with you to align everything in place for that thing that you want. It will come together. Okay? So you're saying to the universe, right, I've got a time scale. I need to get a ticket by the beginning of May for that event, right? And I'd like to get it sooner because they might be sold out. So I want to go. There's my desire. If I'm meant to go, thank you for bringing me everything I need to make this happen. Okay? And then you focus that up and out to the universe. This is happening for me. This is happening for me. Not this may happen, or it might happen, or possibly. This is happening for me. Right? So we are in this space. Okay. So let's give you an example. I decided probably actually about 3 years ago, I want to do a kind of world tour to meet with lots of you, to spend incredible time together manifesting and creating and connecting in oneness and in love. And I set that intention that is happening. And when I felt into it, it felt that it was probably going to be 2025, 2026. Yeah. And so in 2022, I got invited to teach in Canada on the outskirts of Vancouver in a place called Squamish, British Columbia. And it was just, I got invited. Would you like to come out to Spirit School and teach a workshop? All expenses paid. Yes, please. Thank you very much. Never been to Canada. And off I went. And it was a magical, amazing experience. And the people that were at the workshop had an amazing time and learned loads and has changed their whole energy and outlook, right? So I was invited back, come back anytime, come back next year, come back every year. Thank you very much. Didn't feel right to go, I beg your pardon, that was 2023 I went, right? Didn't feel right to go 2024. I was moving house, there was a lot going on. But now it feels, as 2024 was closing out, right, you need to start thinking about, do you still want this? Are you still aligned with this? Right? I don't want to do every single country in the world, but I want to kind of go where I feel drawn to go. So what did I do? This is manifesting, all right? If I don't know, the universe doesn't know what I'm asking for. So I said, I would like to do 4 corners of America, okay? Kind of northwest, and southwest and northeast and southeast, and then to do 1 or 2 kind of more central, okay? But it felt right to do the 4 corners first. And when I did Vancouver, which isn't far from, Seattle, the northwest corner, I thought you kind of almost tick that one off, okay? I've got the other 3 to do and a couple in the center, right? But I'm 61, now there's a but, all right? But I'm 61, I don't want to do what Abraham Hicks does, and she does a tour of maybe 20 different things every 2 weeks. I looked at her tour, I thought, how is she doing that? But she lives in America, she's got a big team, she's got a lot of support, and however she's doing it, I don't know, but I live in the UK. For me to do like a 20 city tours, it's too big an ask right now. So I'm kind of going to do one or two at a time. So, right, so I came to the end of December and I was asking my heart and the universe, do I feel ready? And they're like, yeah, but not quite yet. Just enjoy Christmas and then, it'll unfold. So after Christmas, I suddenly got, right, you're going. Where are you going? Are you going to do California, or are you going to do Florida, or are you going to kind of do New York, Boston area? What are you going to do? And I just put it out. And I said, I put it out where feels right. And it took about a week, and then all of a sudden it's Orlando. That's where we're going this particular time. Okay. So I've got the London event near Heathrow, right next to Heathrow Airport, actually, right, which is 4 hours from my home. And it just kind of, well, if I'm going to be next to Heathrow, which is international airport, this would be a wonderful time. So instead of coming home after the London event, I jump on a plane and go and do another event somewhere else. But that's quite a lot in like a week. So, okay, if I have a little holiday in between, then I've got time to rest from the first event before the second event. And so, right, I'm going to go with Orlando in May, not too hot, but equally warm enough that I could be lying by a pool. Lovely. Okay, that's what I'm doing. So that was my heart's desire. So I put it up and I put it out. And then I reached out to 3 hotels in Orlando and said I'm interested in doing an event. And one of them came back to me within an hour. And the other 2 didn't come back to me for 2 or 3 days. And it just felt, no, I should go with the one that just flowed. And it just flowed. And that was the Hilton. So I've booked that. All right. And the event was launched yesterday. So, okay, I'm in that space of this is happening. Now, behind that is another desire coming up saying, we actually need to do some more, okay? And there's going to be Australia, there's going to be New Zealand, there's going to be Hawaii, but it feels for me at the moment that that's going to be 2026 or towards the end of 2025. And then there will be some more events in America, but that I'm not feeling into the timing of that right now. So I'm just going to park that. The desire is there, it's percolating, but it's not active yet. Now, the difference with active is that, where are we? We're Saturday today. And so what was active on Monday, Tuesday was a desire building. And then all of a sudden, and it literally was, I think I woke up Thursday morning and I went, it's now. I have to do this now. And I just confirmed the event. Let's just do it. Let's just book it. Let's just sign contracts. Let's make this happen. Bang. Okay. And I followed that intuition, that instinct, the inspired action. Those of you who've got my books, particularly the Golden Book, all right, The Formula to Wealth and Success, I talk there the difference between action and inspired action, right? So the action was percolating. What do I need to do? When do I need to do it? I'm clear on the goal, but it doesn't feel that it's ready to activate it. The inspired action was like now, go now, do it now, book it now, make it happen now. Okay, followed the inspired action, all right? So when we're talking about this manifesting, first of all, we're going to ask the heart, all right? What does the heart want? If the heart wants to go to that event, we're going to allow that desire to build. Okay, we're not going to dismiss it and push it down because the head comes up with a million reasons why you can't do something. Just let the desire build. With it, a trust, a way will be found. Okay, so let's say that together now. A way will be found. A way will be found. I know a way will be found. I don't think, I don't hope, I don't wish. I know a way will be found. Okay? When you step into that, you trust now. Over the next month or 2, a way will be found. It might be over the next day or 2, a way will be found. Okay? So whether it's my event or something else, you want to go to a concert or you'd love to go to that particular city and visit that particular thing, align. with the heart's desire going out, a way will be found, and you will find that's exactly what happens. All right? All right, so I hope that's helpful. So I'm going to pop up here and hear the London and Orlando event. But you feel into it. If the heart's desire is there, a way will be found. All right? And I'll see you in a week or two. You take care. Lots of love. Bye-bye.